Hello everyone, Matthew here from Team Favor. Welcome to another training session of Coohom. This session is about advanced kitchen modeling tools. And we had quite an amazing response from the last two sessions. People from different parts of the globe had joined us for the last two sessions. And I'm quite excited about this session because this has features which shows how to do modeling in the Coohom platform. Earlier, we had to model in other platforms and had to import it into the Coohom platform. Now, this platform has its own modeling tool. It was launched, the kitchen modeling tool was launched in last December, but I think not much people have been using it. This session is about how to use the platform and how to, it's like a refresher course for that. The training session will be conducted by Mr. Arjun. Okay, we have Mr. Forrest, who is the product manager at Coohom with us. Today's topics are basics to Coohom tool, introduction to kitchen tools, cabinet arrangements, components generation, internal design, themes and style application, tips on lighting and rendering, and taking image renders, adjusting the FOV, camera height, angles, and camera clipping. We have Shinyan as well from Coohom in this meeting with us. So I'm handing over the session to Mr. Forrest for a briefing, and after that, Mr. Arjun will take over and start the training session. Mr. Forrest.
Thanks, Matt. Hi guys, this is Forrest from Coohom team. I'm product manager for Coohom Kitchen and Bath product, and I'm taking care of both the Coohom and the Kitchen and Bath business enterprise platform. So very glad to join this session, and glad to see we have more than 3 dozens of audience here today to listen to the training and interested in this new feature coming to the Coohom platform. So as Matthew just mentioned, it's pretty new to the platform. And I think most recently we have a very big update about to release the new catalog. We call it Kitchen Catalog 2.0, which bring a lot of different styles of cabinets and hardwares, appliances, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys can enjoy the training and enjoy the tour with Coohom Kitchen. And moving forward, we will keep updating the platform and keep updating more models. And also some tutorials. I know I've heard feedback that we are still lacking of that to make sure everybody can use this platform smoothly. So we will keep working on that part. And also we will try to send out some user service to. I hope you guys receive that and can help to spend some time to list down all of your feedbacks, whatever it is, to help us keep improve this product. So that's all about. So I will just mute myself and listen to this training as the rest of our guys. So enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Arjun?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
I'll be your tutor for the day. Again, we'll be looking at Coohom's newly released kitchen tools today. So we can start by, okay, let me share my screen first. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen. This is the kitchen that I'm planning to do today. This was done for KS Interiors, Bangalore. And I'm gonna recreate this again today for the live session. And as you already have been using Coohom, you might be familiar with these tools, but I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough. On the top, we have the file save, undo, redo, and all the options that you usually get for a software like this. And we have the rendering page and the atlas. And on the left side, we have the floor plan menu and the public library and my uploads account and advanced tools. Our new tool, the kitchen and bath, is going to be in the advanced tool session. And on the right side, you have the properties page where whatever you've selected on the screen will their property will be shown on the right side. And this will be the 2D, 3D switch, which you can see. And I'm going to start by importing the CAD plan for the kitchen. There. You can directly upload the CAD file if you have one. If you have a CAD drawing, you can directly upload and the walls will be generated automatically, which is going to be easier for us. So it saves us the time of drawing over an image, which can be imported here. Sometimes if the units or measurements are a little bit wrong, or Coohom may not actually generate the whole CAD drawing. So in that case, we'll have to import an image of the CAD drawing and then draw over it, like I've shown in the last few sessions. So we have the walls generated here, and you just have to add the drawers and windows, which can be seen on the left side. Just have to click and apply. There you have windows, and we have the elevation here, which the client had given me. So in that, the window is about 5 feet in height, and so you just have to click on the window and readjust the height on the right side. According to the wall elevation, the whole floor height is 3,100. So we can readjust the floor height here. And we have I'll just readjust all the windows to the same height. After that, we have the dado tiles, which will come all the way on these two walls. So we'll have to just click on the wall editor, and then and add guides here just so you get the idea that these in the dado tiles will come in between these two lines. The wall cabinets the basic bottom cabinets will come up till this height, and after that we have the dado tiles, and then the overhead cabinets will come here. So this area in between is where we should apply the dado tile. For that, we just have to draw a line, and we've split the walls into 3, and we can upload, or we can add the ones from their library. They have a lot of materials in the library for Dado. Here I'm going to choose a specific file which my client had given me. So I'm going to apply it here. Also on this wall. This process right here comes under advanced wall tools, advanced wall session, which I have already shown in previous webinars. I'm just adding guides here so that it's easy to draw lines and split the wall. This is a pretty basic stuff, which I think you guys have already used. Drawing lines on the wall and splitting it into three and applying different materials over it. So I don't think I have to explain further what I'm doing right here. You have it. I completed the doubles. After that, you save and exit the wall editor. And then we move on to the ceiling. Click on the ceiling and click ceiling editor, and you will be redirected to the ceiling editor page. Here we can draw the ceiling, and here we have the basic ceiling layout, and have to be a light strip here. So I'm just drawing another box with a light strip. And then have the small island here, and there will be a small ceiling here in which the hob will come. I'm going to use the rectangle tool here and draw the ceiling portion. In the elevation here, the whole ceiling comes under 1 feet 4 inch. So I'll have to extrude the whole ceiling to 1 feet 4 inch, which will be 426 mm. Here I'm going to apply a luminous object here so that this portion will glow when you render. And I'm going to I've favorited these things, so it's easier for me to access. You can find these under mapping and lighting. You can find the lights here. And I'm just going to apply the ceiling lights here. After applying the ceiling lights here, and you can click on it and you can adjust the values. I have also shown this in the previous sessions. This ceiling is done, so you can just save and exit from this page. Now we come to the advanced kitchen tools, where we'll arrange the cabinets and the island. Here they have the basics like basic cabinets like sink cabinets, stove cabinets, and other electronic appliances. They have open cabinets and all that. You can browse through all this and choose the ones that fit for your kitchen. You can either add a cabinet with the sink, or you can apply a normal cabinet and then generate a sink over it. I'm going to show you how to generate a sink over it by using a basic cabinet first. I have the layout here, so I'm gonna just measure these and then arrange cabinets according to the CAD drawing. If you go to the 2D plan, it will be shown here. The furniture placement is shown here and in the CAD drawing itself, so it will be easier to match. When you use a CAD drawing, you don't have to set scale to the image that's under it, you're tracing over. So all the details will be in exact unit measurement. And on the elevation, you have a 3-drawer cabinets, 2 or 3-drawer cabinets. So I'm gonna apply some like that. It can be found under cabinet with drawers. Here they have exactly what I need. So I'm just gonna drag and drop it here. A 3-drawer cabinet. And then just a double drawer cabinet below it. And then we have the corner cabinet. So we have a beam on the corner which I forgotten to add. That can be added now. Under construction, there are structural components on the bottom of that page. There you have beams, flutes, and columns. You can click and add a column here. Sometimes these columns will be automatically generated. It depends on the CAD drawing, I think. If not, we can add those here manually. And we're back to the kitchen tools, and we can apply a corner cabinet here. Corner chamfer cabinet. Because there's a beam there and the cabinet will be chamfered at the edge. I'm going to use this cabinet right here. So that, or we can use a corner L-shaped cabinet, which will cover the whole corner. And apply it there. That's just the shape. Coohom will automatically adjust it to the same size of the other cabinet. Some kind of construction next door. Sorry about that. I've asked him to stop for a bit. It should be fixed in a while. And the corner cabinet is set there right there. And after that, we can adjust the size here. And we've adjusted the depth here. Left and right side depth will be adjusted here. And then on the other side, we have a border pullout and two heavy drawers. So I'm gonna add that. So the border pullout, and after that we have two cabinets here, single cabinets here, which I will here. After that, we have the electronic cabinet and the tall cabinet, which will come here, which can be found here under tall cabinets. Tall cabinet with appliance is what I need here. So just have to drag and drop it here in place. After that, you have the tall cabinet, which the height of the cabinet will be 2300 according to the elevation. Which we can give the value right here on the right hand side. This one will also be 2300. Finally, there will be two double cabinet with a chamfered edge, which we can find here on the corner cabinets. And that completes our bottom layout. And we'll move on to the overhead cabinets. So we have a drawer here, which I'll add now. You just have to drag from the edges and it will snap in place. So you don't have to give in values of how it should be. We have generated all the bottom cabinets here. And then we move to the overhead cabinet, which it can be shown here with doors, with open flap, with open cabinets. We have a lot of options here. I'm going to give a normal cabinet, open cabinet here, and the height of the cabinet will be 750 according to the 3 feet according to the elevation. I'm gonna apply a shorter one here, and I'm gonna adjust the height to 850. There we have the overhead cabinets. On the right side wall, we have 2 windows and just a small cabinet here, which can be applied from this. So you can just click on this one and copy it, duplicate it, and then apply it here. You have to adjust the depth to 350. And we have the basic layout of the kitchen cabinet. And then we have to add a kitchen island here. Which can be added using a basic floor cabinet. Just click and apply here. Add a double cabinet in the center and then two single cabinets on either side. Should do the trick. And we're done with the cabinet arrangements. After that, we have to generate some components like tabletop, countertop, foot line, a stove, a sink, and a hood. We can generate all those things just by clicking on the cabinet and going to generate. There's an option called generate, and then click on countertop. And on the right side, we can determine how you want the front edge to be, squared, rounded, or other shapes that you might want to try. I'm going to give a basic round oval shape, and then you can add a backsplash if you want. So you'll get a water retainer here, and which will not sync with the dado types I'm given, so I'm not going to use that. And then you can use the main material of the countertop. I'm going to use black marble. You may have to browse it here, so I'm going to just search for a black marble here. After selecting that, you just click on generate. And your countertop will be generated automatically. It's taking longer to load. It is generated here. And you can select the generate on this top menu and click on countertop, and it will be generated to all the cabinets that you've just placed. You don't have to go on and select each cabinet and generate on top of them. You can select all and click generate again, and countertop will be generated on top. After the countertop, we'll move to the foot line. And the first option will be the style, which can be found here. You can select from a lot of options they have here. You can see a scale on the left side, which determines the length of the toe kick model. And I'll have to use 100 mm molding here so that it won't show the other side of the cabinet. And I'm going to add a material, same black material there, or I can use a white material, which I'm going to give to the cabinet. So white, high gloss white laminate here for the foot line, and I'm just going to click on generate. and the foot line will be generated on all the cabinets that we placed just now. And after that, you can generate the sink and the stove on these two cabinets respectively. So I'm gonna generate a stove here by clicking on the cabinet and then click on stove. And on the right side, you have to click the stove style. So there are a lot of options here as well. So I'm just going to use this one and click on the cabinet and click generate. So the stove will be generated on top of this cabinet. The stove can only be generated on one cabinet. You cannot select multiple cabinets and select generate stove over two of them. Just have to generate on top of one cabinet. Likewise, we have to generate a sink here. So I'm going to click on generate and then sink. I'm going to use this sink right here. And then the tap configuration will be a curved one like this. Now we have the tap style also, and then click on generate. We have a sink cabinet. We've generated the sink, the stove, and then we have to add a hood here, which we can get from the public material library. Range hoods to be found under kitchen appliances, and then range hoods. You can select one which will go here. I'm going to apply it on top of the stuff that we just generated. There you have it. And then you have a countertop right here, which we can find under tables and bar table. There will be a lot of options here. You can choose from this, and I've favorited, I think I favorited one here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one for this. It'll be easier this way if you favorited a lot of models. Saves time. You have the countertop, and then we can add the bar stools from furniture, chairs, and then bar stools. Click model, and then duplicate it. You can arrange it accordingly just to the floor plan. You have the counter, the kitchen island, and the rest of the cabinets. That is all about component generation. And after that, I want to internal designs. I'm gonna change the doors of this cabinet to glass and add another subdivision inside the cabinet so that you guys can see how to work on internal decoration design. You can click on a cabinet and then select part. You can either select these parts individually, the carcass, the door, you can select these individually by selecting select part option from the top menu. And then you can go back to selecting the furniture to select the whole cabinet. You can switch through this by clicking on the tab button for easy access. I'm going to change this door style. Click on the door style and then you get a lot of options. You can either browse through this or you can just search for a glass door. I'm going to copy this glass door and apply it here onto the cabinet. You can use the style brush tool. Click on the style brush tool and then pick up the style you want and then brush it over the other cabinets, and you can apply the same style everywhere. And then after that, I'm gonna open this cabinet and change this component into a light strip, into a slab with a light strip. So for that, you need to click on the internal design zone and click inside the cabinet and then add a panel, a light strip shelf. You click on the first option on the left side is for the paneling. The second option is for the door. If you want to select and change the door, you can select it from this one. And then drawer, if you want to add a drawer on this cabinet, can be shown here. And likewise, there are other options which you may want to browse. So in this case, I'm going to use a light strip shell. And then apply it in the center. It will get snapped to the center. Then I'm gonna open this cabinet, delete this one, and add another light strip shelf here. Which will get snapped. And then click on the door and close it. That's about internal design. After that, you can apply styles onto the kitchen. After the cabinet arrangements, we can click on the design style. On the top menu, you have design style, and then you have manual styling, which determines how you want the cabinet to be. I'm going to click on style here and I'm going to apply a theme. Okay, it's like a preset. So I just have to apply the theme, and all the cabinets that we arranged just now will be shifted to that theme. We can try applying different themes from the design style menu. Contemporary European style. Just gonna apply that one. Or an American retro. Apply an American retro here. So it shows under the theme that it's currently applied here. And just click on the countertop and just copy the same material and apply it to the bar counter. So that it will all look the same. That's about themes and style application. You can either set from the preset, which is here, or you can add a style of your own, like how you want the knob to be. You can click and change the knob, or all the knobs will be changed. And the carcass material will be the color that's applied over the cabinets. And then the drawers, if you have drawers, you can change the color of the drawers and other stuff like that. It's easy to use. You might want to check that out also. And the internal zone, which we've already discussed, and then the generation, which we've already done on this thing. And then we'll move on to renders. Okay, we have to apply a texture here. So I'm gonna go to construction. Have to pick the texture that I've applied here and then paint over on the edges so that it won't look awkward in the render. We have actually completed the design, and we have to make some adjustments over here. You guys can ask me anything if you have any doubt regarding these things. You can message in the chat, which I can see.
Arjun, maybe you can check the chat sessions. There are a few questions asked, so maybe you can answer that first.
Yeah. Can we choose doors with multi-selection at the time? Multi-selection at the time. No, we can't choose multi-selection. You can only change one door at a time, and then you can copy the style and place it onto the other side, other cabinets. It's the only way possible right now. Maybe they'll change it. Harsara, sir, I have a question. You can ask me, Harsara. You can type the question here and I'll answer it. Can you add tiles in a sink? I don't think we can add tiles inside the sink. You can change the material. You can only change the sink size and sink model. We can only generate the sink model. We do not have the option to add a tile inside it.
Hi, I hope the session was clear. And Mr. Forrest, if you can also join, and maybe we can clear the doubts one by one and move on to the Q&A session. More Q&As if you guys have.
It's a refrigerator UI, which I'm gonna add from public library. Is there a paint function for cabinets? So just textures you need to upload. There are options here. There are you can click on the cabinet and then on the right side you have change styles where you can change the colors of these cabinets. You can search for the color here or you can browse through the library. If you have a specific color in mind, you can also upload it and it will be shown here on this page. You can upload materials like how you normally do. Go to my accounts and then uploads and then upload. You'll be redirected to another page where you can upload models and then textures. The dado tile that I've used here for the kitchen, I've uploaded from this page, as you can see it here. If we were to present these plans to client for kitchen, how do we do that? Not to the vendors with cabinet plan. The cabinet, the furniture layout you need. If you want to show the furniture layout to the client, you can go to the drawing, construction drawing, and then floor plan and furniture drawing will be shown here along with the dimensions. Click on the furniture plan. All the furniture will be shown here along with the sinks and stuff that you've just generated. The size will also be shown on the sides, as you can see. You can download this and it will be shown in a PDF or a JPEG format. You can show this to the client if you don't want to render this. How do I add my own texture or image on the kitchen table? How do I add my own texture on the kitchen table? Like I said, you can go to the upload page and then click upload a texture here. This will be shown under my uploads. It should be shown here if you've uploaded something, and you can just select it from this menu. Set a location and then change the view. Set a main function for the cabinets or just textures. The arrow that you just asked me is after render and after generating the both renders. So I'm going to move on to the rendering scene now, and I'll explain that later. Yeah, we'll move on to the render scene. Click on render and I'll show you how to manually adjust the lights.
And before we go to the lighting part, somebody has asked that they wanted to add my image from gallery. So I think what you explained was not clear to them. Maybe we can add something from our library and show it to them, or can we upload something and show how to change the texture of the kitchen table?
Okay, this I'll try changing this countertop. Just have to add it to the favorites, I think. Let me try uploading this here. It's favorited to texture files that I've uploaded. You can see that here in the upload screen. And I'm gonna see if I can apply it here on this countertop. Should come here, but it's not loading at the moment. Xinyan or Forest, can you help me here? When you upload a model, it's supposed to come here, and it's not showing at the moment. I'm not able to load it. It's just like how you change materials on the models that are not from the advanced tool. You click on the cabinet and go to the My Uploads page. Just like this. You can select it from My Upload. It's not loading here. It must be some kind of a loading error that we have.
It's okay. I think we can just show them with the uploaded models. So
Anything else regarding this? Can you edit the countertop so you can add your own sink? Can you cut the countertop? You don't have to cut the countertop. You just have to click on the cabinet and then click on the stove or the sink, and it will be automatically cut. The counter will be automatically cut. You don't have to cut the. I can show you here. If you click on the cabinet and then click on generate a sink, and you just select a sink and click on generate, the cut will automatically come, and the cabinet will be, and the sink will be generated automatically. You don't have to cut the cabinet, I mean the counter. How to add an image from laptop to Coohom. Image in the sense, just a texture. The reason was to customize the sink. If you have a sink model, you can upload the model and then generate it here. You don't have to customize this one. You can choose from these models here, or you can upload your own and then generate it on top of the cabinet here. So you don't have to edit it here. You can model and upload it here. Can I speak? Vivian?
Hello.
Yeah, Sarath wants to say something.
I guess that should be it. And do we have Mr. Forrest online?
Yep, I'm here.
Hi. So I hope we have covered the details of the presentation, most of the details of the presentation. Do you have something to add along with this?
Not yet. I just want to listen to some questions and try to answer if I can. But if not, I will definitely bring it back to the team and share the result later. So I'm kind of watching the chat group and see someone is asking questions. But it's is it possible to have someone to raise their question one by one? Maybe they can talk. Somebody can talk. One each person.
I think we can. Somebody called Harsirat is asking a question like quite a bit. So I think he wanted to speak. Maybe we can unmute him and then he can ask the question.
You can try to unmute to this sir, and we can talk with him.
John, can we unmute him?
Yes, just hold on. Hi, Harsirat, you can talk. I unmuted, but
Harsirat, are you there?
are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How can we help you?
I have a doubt, sir. Like I have an image from my laptop. It is of a Lego, sir. I want it on the table of the kitchen. So, sir, how could I add a image from my file in the laptop, not in the Coohom?
So we have an upload option. Arjun, can you just show that window where we have the upload option?
Yeah, there's a button here on the left side called My Account. Have you seen that? When you click on the My Account button, there will be uploads and history, the favorites, uploads, and history. And under upload, you can click on the upload model button, which will redirect you to a page where you can upload models or textures. If you want to upload a texture, you can go to this page and then click on upload texture.
So his question was about the picture of a Lego. So it's not a model, it's just a JPEG image. Am I correct? Harsarat?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah, so when it's an image, then you can upload it as a texture.
As a texture.
Okay, sir.
Click here and then you can browse your laptop from where you want the image. And if the in
Okay, sir.
case, okay, just click on the image and it will be uploaded here. You just have to determine what kind of image that is. If it's that metal, if it's a metal or plastic or boards, you have to categorize it correctly in order to find it inside Coohom. If it's just a wallpaper, if it's just an image, you can click on wallpaper. If it's a floor tile, you can click on the floor tile, and you just have to categorize it correctly, and you can give the size here, the specific size that you want can also be given here, and then just click on upload.
All right. Maybe Constotech can, I'm going to unmute Constotech. You can talk over.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
Yes, hi, sir, from India. Sir, I have a doubt about how can we, 1 second, how can we set sheet size in a construction tool as A2 sheet size? Is default set already at A3?
You want the
We
drawing,
can't,
the construction drawing, right?
yes, we can't change it to A2.
A2. Okay.
Maybe Forrest, can you give us a suggestion on this? They are unable to change the resolution of the page to A2.
Okay, basically, for the Coohom individual users, we do not support this function actually. So we have that feature is currently only available for enterprise users, so that's why.
All right. So it is currently available only for enterprise users. So hope that adds to the question you asked.
Yes, Constotech, I hope that answered your question.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Only the enterprise edition. I believe you will be using the single user edition. So we do not have that for the single user edition.
Kelly has some questions, so you can talk yourself. I'm gonna unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi. Okay, I'm Kelly Marie. I'm Australian, but I'm living in Europe, interior decorator. I noticed that I love your Coohom and I love what I'm seeing in this new kitchen thing. But I'm noticing here in Europe, especially, a lot of designs are coming back from the vintage era. So basically old style stoves, big cast iron ones, sinks that are sunken down, with tiles, laid in them, and old style taps, a lot of brass and stuff. This is really something that is huge now in Europe. Mm-hmm. And this is something that would be really appreciated, I think, and for a lot of interior decorators and designers. Is there any way to maybe in the future to maybe try and incorporate this so we can make those?
Arjun, do we have, can you check if we have that kind of models in the platform?
I've had a look at your stoves and I could not find anything really that matches. Like I have a stove called SA Stove and it's from UK and they're really popular now. A few of my friends even have them, different styles. But yeah, these taps are very nice. But especially, more the vintage and customizing sinks with tiles. I think this is really big thing. And I think if you were to bring this in, I think a lot of people would find that very attractive. I mean, if you want to talk to me later, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a tip
This is
I can show you
Forrest.
examples.
Can I jump in a little bit?
Yeah.
I heard a great feedback. That's exactly what I want to hear, because the catalog is currently, let's say, more Asian style. So we are trying to looking forward to bring more, but want to listen to our users' feedback. So what kind of style you are currently working on, so we can try to bring them in to make you guys work more, you know.
Great, thanks. Okay, yeah, I'd like to talk to you later and then show you some styles that are really popular here, you know, that are really coming in and they're taking over Europe and Australia to be USA. USA is still trying to catch on. So,
okay, great. So, so where we can get a connection with you? I mean, through which, are you in the WhatsApp group or?
Yeah, I'm in the WhatsApp group. Let me see. I've just changed. I am Kelly Marie in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, got you. Maybe we can have some more conversations later on. And
that's fabulous.
List all of the assets you are looking for, and we will investigate and prioritize it, and keep working on that to bring them more.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Do we have, Mr. Forrest, do we have the image search option for models in the platform?
What? Say it again. What's that?
The image search option.
Oh, I got you. Currently, no. It's only for the 3D models and not working for the cabinet stuff. I mean, for the kitchen.
Okay. Because if we had that, then it would be easier for them to maybe do an image search, because the library is pretty big. So it'll be easier to do an image search for people to get those models out.
Okay, great. Love that. That's exactly, as a product manager, what I'm looking for. Okay. I was just writing down. Yeah.
Yes, so I think we have covered the topics which we have mentioned, and there is somebody who has asked a question. Is there an age restriction for Coohom? I do not think so. I think Mr. Forrest would be able to clear that. Do we have an age restriction, Mr. Forrest?
Which question? I think there's a lot in the group.
Okay. All right, so that should be good. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can join the WhatsApp group, or if you're already there in the WhatsApp group, you can drop your questions there and we'll be able to answer them. And this same video will be shared in YouTube, and the link will be shared as well with you guys to follow it. And Ms. Shinyan is there with us. If she wants to say a few things. Ms. Shinyan.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. So, how was the session today? And would you like to add a few words to it?
Okay. Thank you today, everyone. Thank you to our partner at FVR, including John, Matthew, Arjun, and so on. And also thanks to Forrest, our product manager from Kitchen, Bath, and Customization today, to join this session and discuss with all of you, our users. For further inquiries, because I see a lot of questions in our chat box. So for more inquiries and questions, welcome to our group. And maybe John or Matthew could share that link again. This is a specific WhatsApp group for us to discuss about all the questions you have encountered when you are using Coohom. So also for further discussion, if you want to find our product managers, I'm here in the group. Welcome to find me, okay? Thanks. Thank you all. That's all.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day, everyone.